Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Yes, I am ready for the event.
TV Tokyo, this is Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is TV Tokyo. How do you hear me?
I read you loud and clear. よく聞こえます。いかがですか？そちらは。
I hear you very well. I hear your voice too. Hello, Mr. Furuko. This is Mariko Oe. Today we have people who were born in 1964, the same age as Satoshi Furukawa. So we would like to start the question. But before that, could you say a few words, please?
今日皆様とお話しできるのを楽しみにしています。よろしくお願いします。
Hello, I am really looking forward to talking with you today. We'll start the question. Hello, Mr. Furukawa. My name is Goto from Tokyo. When we were kids, there was a World Expo at Osaka, and there was a future house with flat screen and wall-mounted televisions. They were really what we could only dream of, and we were excited by the U.S. Apollo space program and stood in long queues to see a moon rock. So, Mr. Furukawa, the space environment that we dreamed of as a child, is it different from the one that you are in today? Please answer.
はい、ご質問ありがとうございます。確かに、薄型テレビだとか携帯電話だとかインターネットが普及したりとか、
Yes, the flat screen TV or cellular phone or internet we have now. All these things that we dreamed of when we were kids are now realized. As for International Space Station, the technologies are those of 1990s, and they're mixed with the newest technologies. In that sense, the futuristic FS space station is a little bit different from what we are in today. But when you think of it, if I came to this space station, if I'm from 30 years back, I would be really surprised by this technology. So the dream that we're dreaming today, I hope we'll realize in 20 or 30 years' time. I hope the technology will really progress. Thank you.
ありがとうございます。古川さん、こんばんは。栗田優子と申します。私は東京に住んでいまして、東京で仕事もしておりますので、日常は様々な。
So I am surrounded by various sounds every day, and most of the time I hear these sounds as noise. So sometimes I wish I were in a world where there is no sound. I think space is without sound. So, Mr. Furukawa, do you feel that space is without sound? Or in the space station, are there any noise? Please answer.
はい。無音の世界といいますと、聴覚の検査をする部屋の中を思い出します。本当に静かで遮音されていて、
Well, a world without sound, I always think of a room where you test your hearing sound. It's really quiet and you hear your heart beating. In space, yes, outside of our space station, there's no air, so there's no sound. When I look at the Earth from the window, I really feel it. The space station is flying at 8 kilometers a second, so I don't hear any vibration, and I feel it's really quiet. But inside this space station or inside Soyuz, it's not without space because the fans are working. On Earth, the light atmosphere it goes up and there is a kind of a convection, but in space we don't have it. So we have to have the fans working, otherwise the CO2 becomes too thick. So inside the space station, the fan is working, although it's rather a quiet fan. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Furukawa. I came from Konan City in Aichi. My name is Sugimoto. So the Earth, looking from the space, what is it like? Because of the meteorological changes, were you surprised? Or do you see aurora, or did you see lightning? Did you see the pulsars? Were you able to see pulsars from the space? Thank you.
はい、宇宙から今おっしゃったようなものよく見えます。オーロラは、南極や北極の
Yes, from space we can see all those. Aurora, you can usually see it. We can see it in the South Pole or North Pole. We can see the aurora curtains, the green color, and I can also see the lightning when we pass through the humid rainforest. We can see it. It's almost like looking at some fireworks without any noise or sound. It's very mystic. The pulsars, I was watching it from the window. I couldn't see so many meteoric swarms, but I could see some meteorics. Thank you. I came from Kawasaki. My name is Yumi Aikawa. When we're at this age, there are ailments or conditions start appearing. Do you have any secrets on tips or methods you've used to keep yourself mentally and physically healthy through your long period of training? Please answer.
偉そうなことを言える立場ではないんですけども、3つでしょうか。
Well, I'm not in a position to boast about anything, but I think I can mention 3 points. One is that you have to keep moving your body to increase your muscles and the metabolics, and you can also activate your brains. Second is to enjoy your work. Even if you do the same thing, if you're positive about it, it makes a difference. And third thing is you always need to have positive thinking. Especially in difficulties, you need to be optimistic. I think that really helped me. Thank you. Hello, my name is Akemi Suzuki. At the age of 35, in middle of your career, you decided to become an astronaut. That must have taken a lot of courage. You probably had a fulfilling life as a doctor. What was the main reason that led you to take the leave? During your 12 years of training, did you ever consider quitting? If you could give yourself some words of encouragement back then, what would you have said? Please answer.
ご質問ありがとうございます。宇宙で仕事をしたいという強い気持ちが
Thank you for the question. I wanted to work in space. I had a real strong wish to do so. In the test to become astronauts, there are a lot of excellent people, so I thought I didn't have that much chance. And if I was chosen, I knew that my life would change. But I didn't want to regret myself saying that I should have taken the test. So I did my best. And I made the challenge, and luckily I was chosen. During the 12 years of training, especially in 2003, the Space Shuttle Columbia accident, there was really a long time when the restarting of the space program was not considered. But I didn't quit, or I didn't give up. The word I would have said then we should not really think of things that we cannot control. If we do everything that we can in a day, then we can be closer to our goals or objectives. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Kazuaki Matsuura. I'm also from Yokohama. I heard that before takeoff, you said you were looking forward to seeing Yokohama from space. So how do you feel now that you're actually looking at Yokohama? Please answer.
はい、昼と夜の横浜を見ました。とても懐かしく思いました。
Well, during the day and during the night, I looked at Yokohama from up here, and I really longed for it. Yesterday, I could see Yokohama at night from directly above, and I looked at the lights of Yokohama. I really am proud of Yokohama, which is so vibrant. Thank you. Hello, I haven't talked with you for a while. Hi, I'm of the same age. I came from Kobe, Yasushi Miura. So do you recognize me? So I'm sorry I couldn't go for a launch in Baikonur. So today I'm here to especially cheer you up. I can see you're doing very well. So today I have a question. So there were a few points made. You're a doctor and you are now an astronaut. Did you have a chance to work as a doctor inside the space station? And I wish you all the best.
はい、三浦さんお久しぶりです。びっくりしました。医師としての業務として。
Hello, Miura-san. I haven't seen you for a while. I'm surprised. As a doctor's task, well, I have various checkups or tests. All the astronauts are trained to conduct tests, but since I have a background as doctor, I can conduct them more smoothly, taking blood or ultrasound test or to check at the eyes or ears. Besides those, there are medicines. Since I'm a doctor, I'm a crew medical officer, and I am actually a crew medical officer. So the stomach intergastrointestinal medicine or painkillers, they are on stock here. We are all healthy up here, but we have some emergency medicine, like the mask that you should wear when the heartbeat is not doing well, or arrhythmia, or well, we have these emergency doctors, the ones that hospitals usually stock. So I'm happy that the crew can depend on me, but I hope that such things will never happen. Thank you. Hello. Since I can ask another question, let me ask another one. I hear that you have become smarter, or you've lost some weight, or you have more muscles. I really want to see you without those shirts. Do you look more macho now?
はい、良い質問ありがとうございます。体液シフトによりまして、血液が上半身。
Thank you for a great question. Because of the internal fluid, you see, the fluids flow on the upper body. I have even thicker arms, and I have lost 5 or 6 centimeters on my waist, and also my thighs are thinner, so I look better. But there's one problem, that is the moon face. But with time, I think it may look better, but And also, personally, I noticed that the wrinkles on my face have spread out. I have less wrinkles now. So I think I look younger in space, but this is just a transient thing. I might look older if I go back to Earth. So please decide whether you want to be up in the space after you see me back on Earth. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Furukawa. I haven't seen you for a while. I'm a little bit older than you. This is Shuichi Shirasaki. Thank you for a great time in Baikonur. Launch was really great. The liftoff was great. Today, we have all the 5 people who had the closed environment training. And we are having great time looking at you. I hope that you enjoy the Earth on behalf of all of us. My question is, even if with closed eyes, can you see flash or light in space? Were you able to see flash?
Hirasaki-san、お久しぶりです。バイコヌールでありがとうございました。ご質問なんですが、
Hello, Mr. Shirasaki. Thank you for the time in Baikonur. Well, your question, even with closed eyes, yes, I can see a very bright light. The heavy particles with radiation, they hit maybe the optical nerves, but we do not really know the details. There are a lot of things that we still don't know, so that's still exciting. Thank you. Can I ask another question? So we have five of us who all wanted to become astronauts, and we have 34 people who are of the same age as you. So could you give us some message from the space, some encouragement, please?
私の方が元気をいただけているぐらいですので、偉そうなことを言えないんですけども。
Well, thank you for encouraging me.
できることを毎日積み重ねて、
Each of us,
きっとこの日本は
what we can do, we should just keep on doing what we can do, and I think Japan will revitalize itself. So let's do it together. Thank you so much. I have a question. This is Oe. So what are the experiments that you are carrying out right now?
はい、今継続中の実験は、タンパク質の実験を行っています。The
experiment that I'm continuing is the protein experiment. In space, we can create protein crystals, which is better in nature than on Earth. So it's almost like key and the keyhole. We can see the real three-dimensional nature of the crystals. Here on my backside, there is some crystal growth. There is the cancer drug. There are some blood vessels that give nutrients to cancer cells. But if we can attack these vessels, then this will be a good cancer drug. So I'm making a good protein crystal, and this will be taken back in September in Soyuz. And I hope this will help in drug discovery. And I hope that this kind of experiment will help the life on Earth. And lastly, we will give you an ale from all of us. All the best to Mr. Furukawa.
ありがとうございます。本当に元気をいただけてとっても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much. Thanks for giving me some energy. Thank you. So take care of yourself. Thank you for a great time.
ありがとうございます。
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event. Thank you.
Thank you, TV Tokyo. Station, we are now resuming operational communications.